We spoke to Manga from Roll Deep earlier on. He told us about an exciting project he's got coming out. A joint album with none other than the godfather of grime, WILEY. And we are happy to say we've got WILEY on the line right now, thanks to Manga.
Welcome, people. Well, go on. What's happening?
It's been a while, WILEY.
Yeah, it's been a while, but don't worry, because I know you've been working, and you know I've been working, hopefully.
That's right. So we want to know what you've been working on is a lot more interesting than what we've been working on. So we want to know...
No, I think it's equally, equal, because I've met you, and I know that you're an educated black man in England.
Thank you.
I know that you are on the ball, and wherever you are, so that's good for you that I know that.
How is life, WILEY?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just trying to get some food, man. I'm really, really hungry. I'm going to just have to order a Chinese between me and you.
So, have you been working in the studio today? You're an artist that works in the studio every day, right?
I have to, bro. I have to. You know, it's my dad, though, because my dad used to do it, so maybe because I saw him doing that so much now, I just feel like I have to do it. I don't know.
Okay.
And we spoke to Manga a little bit earlier. He's telling us about the brand new album with you.
Yes.
Why did there's loads of members in the team. Why Manga?
Yeah, because Manga, when I met Manga, he was young, but he was really, really good. I met him in an Eskimo dance. So I always knew that Manga had potential. But what happens is when you're in a 10-man crew or 8-man and you're trying to get everyone on, it's really awkward. Like, I'm crazy. I think that you can have a 20-man team. Look how many, you know what I mean? You see me boy band, you see me Roll Deep, you see me. I just like movements, or I like, maybe it's a youth club thing, you know, like a group of people, let's do this thing, you know what I mean? It can get overcrowded, so maybe Manga got overcrowded amongst what was going on for a few years.
So in the future, I mean, what do you see for the future of Roll Deep, Boy Better Know, and the A-List? You know, 3 crews that you have been there since the beginning of, been very influential in them.
Yeah, well, the thing with Roll Deep, I believe the members should actually just make their music and release singles and songs and do stuff together. I believe that Scratchy can do stuff. I believe that Flowdan could do stuff. He's in the dubstep place. You know, like, there's a few of them do work. J2K, I believe they can do stuff. So Roll Deep should become a label, I believe.
Yep, okay, that's interesting views.
Yeah, and Boy Better Know should remain a crew. And WILEY, Jeremy and Skepta need to go to the studio and make an album. Yeah. And obviously put Skepta and put Jammer and Frisco and Shorty and on what songs they should be on. And then that should be one thing, I believe. And then for the A-List, again, it's a record label. And I've got the same members like Brazen. I've got different people. When I look at the A-List now, I know how to make it a label, but also introduce young talent or old that is on that wave, because it's a different wave of music. It's like that Terror Danger stuff that he used to make in grime, the R&G stuff. That's what I would want A-List to really be, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's get your opinion, because obviously you're someone that kind of knows the business side of things, as well as being an artist, and knows how to, you know, work within a crew and a solo act as well. Just knows the industry inside out. You're a veteran. How do you feel about Chipmunk's move? He's achieved so much in the UK. Now he wants to achieve more internationally. He feels he hit a glass ceiling in the UK. Now he's teamed up with T.I., the Grand Hustle Gang. How do you see that going, and how do you feel about that?
I love that. That made me happier than ever. It shows that someone I was connected with has stepped forward into a zone that everyone wishes they could. Maybe not just with T.I., but just being in that America zone, being able to make record music and show people and go to parties where everyone is. That's a dream right there, what everyone's trying to get anyway. So I'm happy, very, very happy. And I believe if he does what he's meant to really do, he will be very big there.
Do you feel you got your just deserves? Because you've been, as I say, influential in a lot of people's career, you know, releasing, like, back in the day, TDK tapes with people. If you wasn't kind of bringing them through on radio shows or just on sets at your raves, you clashed them to give them a bigger platform. Do you feel you've got what you deserve from the UK music scene?
Not really, but because I'm 33, I'm actually not looking for anything from them anyway. I'm still out here trying to do what I'm meant to do. And my nan, again, bringing me up, has always shown me that, like, nothing, don't wait for anyone. Please just do what you're meant to do, because if you wait for anyone, you're going to be wondering what you're got to do. And so at the moment, I'm really not trying to wait for anyone, and I'm still helping people, but I'm just trying to do what I've got to do, bro. I'm not thinking that at all.
Okay.
Like I've just said, we had Tinchy on last week, and he talked about how you took into some of his first raves. Obviously, everybody knows you were the one that brought Chipmunk down for the iconic Westwood freestyle, and what happened there. And obviously, there's some other acts that you obviously have helped. Like, who, in your opinion, is next? Like, is there somebody you got your eye on that you think can do it?
Who's gonna do the do?
Yeah, who's next? Who's next?
Do you know what? Yeah, to be honest with you, it's very, very hard in the pool of artists that are there now in the charts or in the scheme of things. It's very hard, bro, to say, because with the Ed Sheerans and with the Adeles and with the Emily Sandays, it's not a joke thing anymore. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like, it's getting quite serious out there. So, man, them have to brace themselves and fix up their musical mind right now, because it's very serious, bro. Trust me. I listen to some of them albums. I'm like, these are musicians. Like, these ain't even wrangling. They're not whacking up a beat on Fruity, bro. You get me? They're on some, you get me? And Naughty Boy, you know them dons, you know, bro.
Okay. All right, Wiley. Thanks a lot for joining us,
quickly,
man.
can we say, Wiley? We can't not mention Twitter.
Yeah, we love Twitter.
Are you ever gonna come off there?
I've been resting lately, bro.
Yeah.
You can ask them still, because you know what it is. Obviously, Twitter on your phone is a killer, because people will say, right, you're on there all day, you don't do nothing, when I could have still done bare work. But when it's in your hands and you can always tweet, it looks like you ain't doing nothing. So I've took it off my phone, I deleted off my phone, and I only go on when I'm at a computer, because, as I said, I got to get serious about things, and I got to look for my path to my little greatness and nice times. You get me?
I wasn't even going to go there, but as Ace has gone there in terms of Twitter, you've had some very controversial moments on this social network. Is there any moment, right, that you would say now, hold your hands up and say, why I regret that?
Nah. You know, the only moment I regret, I'll tell you the realest moment.
Yeah,
when,
tell us the realest one.
I'll tell you the realest moment when, because obviously this one, it doesn't bother me as such, because obviously I do what I do, but when I argued with Jay Sean, I shouldn't have even argued with Jay Sean, and the one person who said, Wiley, get back on your banana boat, I should have ignored him. Okay. Because then I would have not been arguing with a nation of other people who was backing up that don. That's the one thing. I don't regret it or anything, but I just think what I had to do is ignore that one don who said, get on your banana boat. That's what I had to do.
Yeah.
Instead, I was arguing for 3 days with, you get me? So that's the... I learned.
If someone says, get on your banana boat, next time you're just going to use the block button.
Yeah. Use the block button, ignore them, understand they're just a fan. Why am I acting like I'm that much of a fan that I must argue with them? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Bruv,